New tonight, the health effects of concussions has been top of mind for the NFL and youth football alike. Now, there's an app in the works to detect brain injury with a single test and without a doctor's help. KCTV5's Betsy Webster takes a closer look.
Well, what the app aims to do is to measure brain injury based on how your pupils respond to light. It uses the flash portion of your camera and the video function, and then it uses a fancy algorithm to determine the results. Big plays at Rockhurst High School Stadium come with cheers, but there are some in the stands who may cringe a little with some of the hard hits. The risk of concussion is serious stuff, and Rockhurst is lucky to have a team doc who spent 20 years as the main medical guy for the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm not skeptical, but I am a perfectionist.
Dr. Joseph Wackerly teamed up with the NFL recently to examine hundreds of proposals for the single concussion test that can stand alone.
I haven't seen one thing come down the road that is 100%.
That's why the standard is still a combination of tests. But the tests on the sidelines include questions. Do you know where you are? And observations. Can you touch your finger to your nose? Evaluated by a human. So it's subjective. The Pupil Screen app is the brainchild of tech and medical specialists at University of Washington. It's an attempt at an accessible and objective testing method. They say in a small pilot study, quote, clinicians were able to diagnose the brain injuries with almost perfect accuracy using the app's output alone. The idea of a little thing like a smartphone doing what once took a trained professional?
I think that there will come a time when a little thing is all we need in a lot of cases. And I think that's very good.
But he's not ready to celebrate yet. For one, the study was too small to be definitive. Also, not everyone's eyes respond the same way. In other words, there's no one normal that fits everyone, with the eyes or the things they currently check on the sidelines, especially when it comes to athletes.
Their reaction times are not like yours or mine, and their balance is not like yours or mine.
That's why his athletes, and most nowadays, get baseline tests before the season starts to measure against later. He's looking forward to a piece of tech that will be a game changer, something he knows will come eventually.
It better get everyone right, because when it doesn't, somebody's going to suffer, and I don't want anybody to suffer.
Even the app's developers say that they have more study to do. In fact, they say that they've got about 2 years of research left before they'll even consider launching it for public use. Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.